Hey guys, welcome to our Golden Harvest Festival live stream. I'm Bethany Stout, the community manager.
And I'm Jonathan Lamb, producer for Blade and Soul.
How are you guys doing this fine November 1st? Did you have a nice Halloween? We still have our
Yes.
decorations out, so hopefully you guys had a great Halloween. And well, we're excited to show you this new event. It's not necessarily new, because we did it last year, but there are slight little tiny changes. I don't know.
Yeah, we did some, took some feedback from last year, did a couple tweaks to it, but the general core of the event is still the same, the Golden Harvest Festival, but we're bringing it back to you guys for 2018.
Yep. And we have a news post up on the website that many of you guys have already seen, but you haven't yet, check it out. It has all the details. All right, so before we get started, we have a quick update, and since this update is actually about Jonathan, we're going to go to Jonathan.
Yeah, so if you guys checked on the Blade and Soul website, recently posted a producer's letter on there for you guys, just kind of giving you guys an update on what we've been working on, what's coming up in our December update, what kind of decisions went into that. So check that out on the website. We have lots more information coming up soon. We're already working on the December update. We already got that up and running, and just figuring all this out for that update, getting all the content out for you guys, obviously doing all the translations, doing all the tweaking, the new events and stuff like that. So tons of stuff is going to be announced over the next couple of weeks. So make sure you keep an eye on all of our social media, all of our news posts and stuff, because we're going to be posting a lot of stuff. So
Yes. So yeah, thank you again for all of your feedback about what's been launching in Korea lately. So keep it up. We are watching you guys, so let us know everything like you have been. All right, let's go right into the Golden Harvest Festival. It is going to be going on from November 7th through December 5th. It is basically, it's a festival of eating. You got it. Most November time frame is eating a lot, so that's what we're gonna do in Blade and Soul as well. So much like last year, you jump in, you have a daily, you do your daily challenge, and you get this nice harvest crate, Golden Harvest crate. And from here you get a new item called the Golden Harvest Revitalizer. It gives you up to 10 dragon blood in Mushin's Tower and Outlaw Island to help you with this event, because in order to open the Golden Harvest crate, you need to be earning the solo dungeon tokens to get the items that you use for the transmutation of the items. To get all the items, you can do a lot of transmuting foods and stuff. So I'll let you show here. So if you use 2 Youngsung prayer beads for the daily harvest crate, and you will earn the Hongmu Jade. And when you use the Youngsung prayer, you get the harvest wine. The Tranquility emblems give you the Hongmu Jade, and the Thanksgiving invitation comes from the Mutineer's coin piece. And what you do with all these goodies is you'll be entering the transmute area frequently, so get used to this place. And so in order to make a giant feast, you have to use one of these items. Each item gives you a progressively different feast for different items. So the kids' table is with the harvest wine. The grown-ups table, I'll show you guys these items longer in a little bit, with the Thanksgiving invitations. A harvest feast, which is the largest table, or the elders table, is with the Hongmu Jade. So do a lot of solo dungeoning to get all these amazing gifts, and it's just up to you which items you want. And the bigger the feast, the better the rewards. So
So this event is kind of just designed around solo dungeons, as you can see. That's why you're kind of putting in the tokens that you get from those events into this transmutation, similarly to last year. So basically, we have the 3 different tiers of the Harvest Feast tier, based on what level of content you're clearing as far as solo dungeons, whether it be Mushin's Tower, Outlaw Island, or Circle of Sundering. Then you're going to be able to get rewards kind of appropriate for the tier of content that you're clearing. Similar to last year, the different crafting guilds can all make a different part.
Yeah, so you have to craft. You can buy it off of the marketplace as well.
Yeah.
So just make a whole bunch of these, and you can also make a killing if you don't want the rewards in here. You can make some gold by selling these items as well.
Right, and if you have alts, you can also obviously send them to your other characters, and you can handle all of the crafting within your own account if you want to.
Exactly. Having alts is pretty helpful with doing this all on your own instead of having to use the marketplace. So here's just a general idea of what each of these, what the requirements are for making these parts and pieces for these tables. So
Right.
it'll take you one day and you'll get 6 of them.
Yep.
So,
Takes 2 of the regular materials, 2 of the premium materials, and then 1 gold.
So start processing your your stuff now if you want. All right. So that is the feast rewards by doing the daily challenge, your solo dungeon, and crafting. And right, so we will. The Hardy Party Favor is a new item in these tables, and it is right here, and it comes with a whole bunch of consumables. It brings back these dungeon consumable or raid consumables that give you these bonuses. The homemade cookie is the damage reduction, roast turkey, a boss attack power plus 50, crit damage 10, etc., and the strawberry shortcake. So you get that with every one you open. It's guaranteed reward, and you also have a chance to get the Thanksgiving prize wheel pouch, which is right here. And you use this at the Hogshead Hamlet Wheel of Fate, which is why we're located there right now. And let me just come back to the rewards. The rewards inside, by spinning the wheel, you have a chance at getting the new costume that me and Jonathan, I always press that button when I'm trying to zoom in. All right, so this is the Promise Keeper new costume set that comes with, it's very, very festive and harvesty. So this is the new costume that comes from the Wheel of Fate.
Yep. And also the outfit pouch that contains it's one outfit pouch that contains the head adornment and the costume,
Yep.
and that's also tradable too. So if you get any extras, you're able to send them off to other characters, all sell them on the marketplace.
Yes, perfect. Thank you for that. And the other chances besides the outfit pouch is you can get a Sacred Vial, the dried ginseng came back, premium transformation stone, a sealed Hive Queen's Heart, Hongmoon Octagonal Ruby, and Pet Pod Crystal Divine Greystone. So you get a random chance at all these stuff, and by making your table and using your prize wheel.
I think you should spin one and see what you get on stream.
Oh, you want me to?
You gotta test your stream luck again.
Oh my gosh, my stream luck is embarrassing. I can never remember how to move my bar. Okay, I'll just make it giant. All right, here we go. I got the Promise Keeper outfit pouch, and it's below this, you can't see. But I got the Promise Keeper outfit pouch.
Yeah, so it's actually pretty easy to get the outfit. I know some. Don't worry. I think last year one of the issues was like it was kind of hard to get the outfit just because it was behind. You have to get the outfit wheel pouch and then also get it through the wheel. So it made it pretty easy this year. The drop rate's higher based on feedback. It's also tradable. So definitely a couple different options to get that outfit and make sure you get it. If you also notice when Bethany was showing off, it is tailorable. You can put it in the tailor shop. So you can go ahead and change that. You want to show off that for a second?
Yeah, so we've been releasing a lot of outfits that are customizable, which has been a nice change to, giving you guys more customization with the outfit. So, you can just, you're able to change this area, right, this main color. If you change the color, it actually pops out the details of the embroidery and the design of that.
Or change it to clown print,
Oh, yeah, or if you don't like that design, we can just, oh, that adds onto it. Okay, you can make it bigger. All right, so yeah, these are the locations that you can change the costume. So, and then of course the head adornment.
It does look kind of like a cheese wheel for a hat.
It does look like a yes.
But unless you change the color.
Well, and then there's the other colors. So that is the new costume for this event this year. All right, what else am I missing?
We're bringing back the achievement.
Yes, the achievement, the Stomach of Iron achievement. Let's see. I did not look cable.
You can actually view it from there.
Oh, thank
the
you.
The bonus attributes one. Sorry, the titles one. Sorry, titles.
Titles?
That works too if you go to attack power. Yeah, it's calorie burner, so it's
I was
pretty.
getting there.
Yeah.
Eventually, I'm working on it.
It's the 11 attack power one, yeah.
The 11 attack power. There we go.
Yeah, so.
That one. All right. So yeah, so you need to, in order to get this achievement, you need to craft the the pumpkin pie, not so well done steak, and cold, stale, greasy potatoes, and eat them, as well as defeat Xanos 5 times. And so I will show you what the transmutation for these are.
Yeah, so this is also based on feedback from last year. It was a little bit of RNG as well to get these items, and so there was a little bit of frustration there with players who tried to get it. So now it's pretty straightforward. You just transmute it, costs 30 of 2 of the event items as well as 1 gold, and you're able to pick up the food item.
Did I say Thanos? And I thought it said Xanos, but I don't think I've ever said Thanos ever. Oh man, that's funny. That's hilarious. Defeat Xanos. Good call. Call me out, guys. All right. Then, so that is a pretty easy, quick to do achievement for a nice attack power boost if you don't have an attack power boost that high.
Yep, bringing that one back from last year. If you weren't able to get it, it's the same one. So if you already have it from last year, you're still able to get it.
That was a good question.
Yeah.
Like, can you just, if you forgot to do one piece of pie, like eat the pie,
Yeah,
you'll
exactly.
have the other. You'll just need to do that.
It'll still be in progress from last year, and you'll be able to complete it.
All right, that I think sums up the event,
Yeah.
the Golden Harvest Festival.
So overall, yeah, just to summarize, we're going to be basically wanting to do really push that solo dungeon progression a little bit there. If you're working on Mushin's Tower, maybe on your alt still. If you're working on Outlaw Island, there you're going to be able to use those Dragon Blood in there. If you have been having trouble clearing it or having trouble consistently farming it, those should be able to help you out. Obviously, you'll be getting the harvest crates from Daily Challenge, and you'll hopefully be getting some really nice rewards by crafting the event tables. From the wheel pouch, but overall, I think there's lots of goodies for you guys. I don't know if we went over. Did we go over the Harvest Feast rewards? I think we did, right?
Yeah.
Just wanted to show.
Yeah,
There's quite a lot of good rewards
I
in there.
hovered over that for a while for each one while I was talking.
Got it. Just wanted to make sure.
But yeah, I didn't make a giant call out. But Grand Celestial Steel is a pretty cool addition to this Elders table. And yeah.
Cool.
All right.
So.
Let you go over with the new systems changes that'll be coming next week.
Yeah, so obviously, we're working on the bigger patch right now for December, but we're still going to have some systems changes along with this patch. Really quick update, we're going to be posting full patch notes next Tuesday, as we usually do, so that'll be the 6th. So that'll have full details. That's going to cover all the changes. We're going to go over just some of the changes today on stream. So. One of the bigger changes that we're doing is changes to Sacred Oil, Pristine Oil, and Pet Pod transmutes. So the Sacred Oil transmute is not finalized, so that actually I'm not going to be showing that on stream just because it has the wrong values on stream. I don't want you guys to get the wrong information. It's basically the cost is being rebalanced a little bit based on what items are in the economy, what items are very plentiful in the economy and not being used. Obviously, we've been rebalancing a lot of gear. We rebalanced a whole lot of weapon upgrades, accessory upgrades, and stuff like that based on content, based on production of materials. We're doing the same thing for Sacred Oil here. So it is going to be a final update on that will be coming next on Tuesday. I can show you guys the transmutes for the other ones. I don't want to click on the wrong thing.
Good luck.
So basically for Pet Pod, it's just swapping the amounts of Moonstone and Legion Orb. It was 8 and 5, now it's 5 and 8. Not really too much of a change. The Bravery coin isn't too often used as far as for that transmute. For Pristine Oil, you'll see that this is a new Pristine Oil. This is not the old one. This is going to have, I'll explain a little bit more why this is the cost is like this. So basically, we're phasing out a lot of items used for upgrading. This will make more sense in just a second. So, so a lot of the Stage 9 accessories, you guys can buy those from Obugo in Valindria. So a lot of those items that we introduced are like Deity Ring, Titan Bracelet, Ghost Grip Glove, stuff like that. Those Stage 9 breakthrough items are being replaced with like cheaper alternatives. So for example, like this is like Silver Scale here. Oh, sorry, not that one. I'm sorry, it's being replaced with the Pristine Oil. So instead of having to get those accessories, you use Pristine Oil to do the Stage 9 breakthrough. Those items are able to be traded through the Antiques menu for you get So I guess I can list them out. It's no real like quick way to show you guys. Bulwark belt, Psyche necklace, Unity bracelet, Intuition ring, Veritas earring can be traded in for 100 gold and times 300 gold and 10 silver scales. And the other one is Deity ring, Titan bracelet, Ghost Grip gloves, Ancient Spirit earring can be traded in for 300 gold and 10 blackstones. So since we're phasing those out, if you still have those items, you're able to trade them in. Now, some of the other stuff that we're doing is, based on, so Pristine Oil before was being used to kind of switch between paths. So we took that out for the lower tier stuff. So you'll see here, for example, if you have True Cosmic, True Transcendent here, it just takes 15 Evolve Stones now to switch it over. It doesn't take the Pristine Oil anymore. Basically rebalancing it for the cost of a Pristine Oil relative to the cost of these upgrades. So you'll see that these have all been replaced with like Evolve Stones and stuff like that. Now, up at the top, we're gonna still keep Pristine Oil. These are the more expensive upgrades. They already used Pristine Oil before, but it's still going to use Pristine Oil for these Awakened Dragon and Tiger Stage 1 and above. You'll see some of the other paths here, where you can switch paths and stuff like that. These are gonna cost like the Stone of Wisdom here, and here is gonna be the Silver Scales. So a little bit of a change to how we use this item. We're phasing out some of those Stage 9 breakthrough accessories. You'll be able to see the full list of items in the client on Wednesday, and we'll be posting the Platinums, as I said, on Tuesday. So a little bit of a change there. Like I said, there's going to be a new Sacred Oil cost change, so check that out on Tuesday as well. So basically just some refactoring there. Like we've been rebalancing a lot of the upgrades, so that's like the next step, and there's still going to be more coming in the December update.
Yes.
Some other changes that are coming with this patch. Actually, I should show the exchange too for the Pristine Oil and stuff like that.
Someone else, Max, if you want to show up the Max Soul.
The Max Soul for what?
Oh, I guess with the exchange. Maybe he's wrong. I don't know.
Oh, the old Pristine Oils are going to be antiqued, and you basically get your materials back. So you're going to be able to get 5 gold, 10 Void Fragments, and Sacred Vial. So these are the ones that already exist pre-patch. They're going to be renamed to Expired, and you're going to basically get your materials back for them. Same thing with Blackstone Fragments. These are going to be expired as well. And basically you get 2 of the new ones, because it now takes 20 to create a Blackstone. This was done to rebalance the drops that are coming from dungeons and hard mode. So in order to balance it correctly, we had to just change the conversion rate from 10 to 20. And then, but overall it's going to be slightly rebalanced. I don't think you're not going to see too much of a difference, but you'll be able to switch it for the 20 right away. So if it costs 10 before, you're going to have the same amount before and after. Some other changes that we're doing in the game for like PvP arena. We're going to be changing the minimum level to enter dual arena and tag match from whatever it is now to 45. That's basically just to make it a little bit smoother experience for new players. You kind of go into, some of the new players give us feedback that you kind of jump into arena and you get destroyed. It's not the greatest experience, so we're kind of moving that to level 45. All the quests that go with it are also moved to level 45. I know you guys are a little confused by some of the stuff. The changes, that doesn't mean that you're still getting Blackstones at the same rate, and now it costs 20, so it's taking twice as many Blackstones. We also rebalanced how much you get, but needing 20 to do it allows us to rebalance better than switching it from it allows us different ratios to switch the rates of dropping. So it's not like we're doubling the cost of Blackstone Fragments. That's not how it works.
Yeah, we're adjusting drop rates too.
Yeah. So some of the other changes we're doing is also in regards to survivability and battlegrounds. So what we're doing is adding more stats to the battleground soul shields. So you'll see here that the 3-piece, 5-piece, and 8-piece set effects here have added more stats, especially regarding defense and HP. This is just to kind of counteract a little bit of the burst damage that comes through in PvP. Gives you more survivability all around, as long as you have these soul shields, of course. And you can see the changes to all 3 there. Obviously, it's going to be, these are the destroyer ones, but going going to be adding those kind of stats across the board just to increase survivability a little bit more there. So take a look at those. See that these, yeah. Cool. So that's some of the changes there. Just just to counteract just some of the burst play. We're also doing a change to Scorptomaton in Nightfall Sanctuary. We're making a change where Scorptomaton now always drops 1 or 2 Grand Celestial Steel. So for guilds that are working through progression there, maybe still having a lot of trouble killing the Grand Celestial Emperor, you can now get the steel from Scorptomaton as well. It's not going to affect the value, the amounts the other drops. It's just going to be added on there, and hopefully that'll help you guys progress a little bit better there for Grand Celestial. So, yeah. So I hope you guys obviously. The full patch notes are going to be coming on Tuesday. Give you guys a little bit more of a view on this, stuff like that. I know that the changes might seem a little strange in a vacuum, but you guys will kind of, I think, understand more when you see it all together. Let's see what else. So that kind of wraps up the system changes. Like I said, we have some bigger changes and a lot more changes coming in our bigger December update. This being an event pouch, we're doing some sort of smaller adjustments and stuff like that. So we are definitely working towards, a big update.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We don't have the new sacred oil cost for you guys yet.
Yeah, it's not
That's why we haven't showed it.
It's not in the. It's the wrong cost right now on the client, so I'm not showing it. But it will be posted on Tuesday. Some other stuff that we're going to be releasing on the 7th. You guys probably saw some of it on the transmit menu.
Yeah, they're all asking about the pet tag.
Yeah, we're going to be having this new pet pouch. It's called the Fabled Legends Pet Pouch. What we're going to be doing is bringing back a lot of the favorites from previous pet pouches. So stuff like including the re-release of the Paharan pet. We're going to have a lot of other great pets. We're going to have like a lot more NPC pets like Tay Jangum, Master Hong, Mushin pet, and stuff like that. You also notice that there's a new guaranteed reward in here called Pet Pellet, and that is a limited time transmute that'll be available from obviously the transmute menu. I'll show you guys that one right here. So for 1 Pet Pellet, 1 Elysian Orb, 1 Moonstone, you're able to craft a pet pod. So obviously a really great chance there to get pet pods. And with those pet pods, obviously, in addition to upgrading your pet auras, there's also going to be a new system here with the pet tag and elite pet tag here. So really quick, this pet pod transmute is only available until January 16th. You can see here, that's how long you can use this transmute. At that point, this transmute will not be available. Doesn't mean it's the last time it'll be available, but that is when it'll be available for this limited time. So as I mentioned, there's also a new item called Pet Tag that you transmute using 100 gold and 5 pet pods. And this is kind of like similar to the Psyche system. You're basically adding augmented stats on top of your legendary pet. When you apply this to your pet, you're going to be able to get these additional stats. It can only be applied to the pet aura. You can't apply it to pet appearances. Here, I'll just transmute one. And it's going to add a random value of this critical and critical damage to your pet aura. And then you can apply more and more until you get to that top end of the stats. So 330 critical, 220 critical damage is max. There's also a upgraded version called Elite Pet Tag. You have to take 4 of those existing pet tags, as well as 200 gold there, and then this gives you a higher range of stats. This is the legendary pet tag, and then you can get up to 687 critical, 458 critical damage. You can keep applying these elite pet tags until you hit those max stats. However, if you have the pet tag and the elite pet tag, they will override each other. So let's say you already have a pet tag on there, you put an elite, it will override it with this new range of stats and vice versa. So obviously a little bit of changes coming to pets here. Brand new pet pouch for you guys, bringing back a lot of really cool pets and also the pet pellet system. So hopefully you guys can enjoy that. Hope you guys can get that Poa pet if you missed it the first time around. I know it's really, really expensive to pick that up. So hopefully you guys can.
Is there a max amount of the new pet tags that you'll get the max stats, or do you, like the Sykes?
Yeah, I mean you
need 5 sites
Pop this open.
to get the max stats.
If you
don't get
do
lucky.
roll the minimum there, right,
Yeah.
you roll 66 5 times.
Yeah.
You're obviously going to get 330. You roll 44 5 times, you get the 220.
Okay.
Same thing with the elite pet tag there.
Alrighty.
Yeah, I mean, obviously you have a chance to roll in that range, but
All right. And the last update we have for the stream is going to be the store updates, the costume rotation this week. And we're bringing back a few old costumes. No new costumes this week, but bringing back Firestarter and Next Step.
with the cheese wheel hat though.
And the cheese wheel hat, yep, pink velvet. So if you guys want to take a look, go ahead and game, and then you can see what they look like in all races. Since they're not new, I won't go through and show everything off, but that is what's happening this week in the costume rotation. I think that sums up the Golden Harvest Festival update, starting next week.
Yep, next week, Wednesday, November 7th. We still got lots of big stuff in the works for you guys regarding the December update that we'll have tons of news coming out soon, so make sure you guys keep an eye out for that.
All right, thank you guys so much for tuning in to us. Please follow us on Twitter, on Twitch, on Facebook, all the things, and we will see you next time. Take care.